Hello and welcome to Eldritch Omens has been quite divisive, and it has the right to be, because it is overpriced. And now here's the problem. Games Workshop has set their own standard when it comes to battle boxes at £105. Now, their battle boxes tend to be very good, and usually there's been very little complaint. I mean, even the most die-hard anti-Games Workshop fan have said, yeah, battle boxes tend to be a good offer for starting armies. But now they're saying things, this isn't a starting box, this isn't this, this isn't that, it's one of these, it's how to build it, it's continue your army. But at £125, it is still overpriced for what it is. Now, the problem I would say with this is that Games Workshop have set their standard when it comes to battle boxes. With things like Tooth and Claw a couple of years ago, we had Hexfire last year, we've had the Speed Freaks, we've had Piety and Pain, we've had all these great boxes for £105, and they've all been far better than this one. Now, this one has been £125, and for what I can see, is only because it's lots of new outdoor models. And again, we can see that it's usually new models when we see the price rise with Shadow Spear and Blood of a Phoenix. Blood of a Phoenix was one of the most expensive ones at £140, and that had 12 new models: Jane Czar, Drakuri, his 5 models, and of course the new Howling Banshees. So yeah, whereas, Hexfire had 2 new models, which was the Infernal Master and Castle and Crow. That was £105. So, although that is speculative at best, it is very much a standard pattern. Again, we can see with Shadow Spear, it was mostly new models, mostly new Chaos, but still, and mostly new, it was new Chaos and new normal Space Marines, including new HQ units with the Lord of Possession and the new Lieutenant. So as you can see, it does seem that when Games Workshop has boxes full of new models, they want to charge more. So, honestly, I don't like it, and I don't think I won't be buying it, and it is overpriced. But that is just complaining, and complaining for complaining's sake gives no answers. So let's say you like the Chaos side, you like the Mauler Fiend, the Chosen, and you want a Warpsmith in your army, because as much as both models look good, except I don't like the Warpsmith because that's stupid base. I'll be honest with you, that base is just daft. I don't like it. Anyway, but you can still do that for, and have a better force for less than £125. Let's say you can't, eBay is never guaranteed, and especially if lots of people are now going to flood eBay with the other half, means the prices will probably drop. So you probably won't make your money back anyway, because you'll just be skept down there and you won't sell. And I have been looking at this, it's like stuff at Dominus and other Battle Force boxes. They are still up there. So, maybe that's not the case. So your friend drops out, now you're stuck with the other half you don't want. You're stuck with the other half you don't want it. So rather than, relying on other people, you should always rely on yourself and spend that £125 on a Chaos Army, which is better. But also including everything in that box. So Chosen, Warpsmith, and a Mauler Fiend. Okay, so we're going to talk about that first. So the Warpsmith is actually, so it's a Mauler Fiend because they're already available already. If you're without kit bashing. You have the Iron Warriors Warsmith. It is an old model, yes, but it is still a Warpsmith. And you can add the canticles and all that yourself, which is kind of cool. Always that is one of the best things to do when you do that. And of course the Mauler Fiend is a Mauler Fiend. Now, as for the Chosen, the Chosen is really cool. Now, this is the best thing about One Chaos, and this is one I love Chaos models for, because kit bashing is absolutely fantastic. Not only do you have the full capability of the Chaos Space Marine army, all of these, you also have all of this, Space Marines, you have all Space Marines too. So you have so much choice of kit bashing for Chaos, which is absolutely fantastic. It leaves you open so much to do whatever you want. So, but if you want to stay with Chaos, you can get this, the Chaos Dark Collecting Chaos Space Marine box. Yeah, I mentioned it in my last video because it's a damn good box. Oh, it's all monopose. Yes, it is all monopose. Have you seen the sprues? They are very much still, they lack any form of diversity and any variation, so you can't really build much more. And secondly, these aren't really that hard to kit bash. You can drop the Warpsmith and just kit bash this guy into a Warpsmith. It won't be hard. Axe Head, Plasma Gun, Canticles. It won't be that hard to kit bash, to be honest with you. But the thing is unlike Space Marine Brethren, Chaos Space Marine Chosen tend to be still Chaos Space Marines, just with, some extra bits on their armor. Now, extra bits on your armor are usually anything you want, skulls, spikes, etc. Especially when it comes to Chaos Space Marines, it is just skulls, spikes, and etc. So, there you go. You just these ones at the back here, but you got 10 in there. So you can either make 2 squads of Chosen, which will give you 3 elites, or because you can make 1 troop choice and 1 Chosen. It still works. Again, but there will be a problem like if you want lightning claws, because certain ones that is going to be quite a lot harder to complete kit bash because of the way they are made. But it is not impossible. You also get a heavy weapons team in this, so you also get your heavy weapons and your special weapons in the same thing. So there you go. Now that's what I would do personally. So this is £115, and you get so many more models. You can either have the 7 in the Eldritch Omens box, or you can have the 10, 15, 15, 16, in 18 in that. So you look, so many more models as well. And I honestly, the problem is that let's just go back to Eldritch. Is this like at the best example of the Eldar side? If you're going halves for you Eldar guys, you're going to get an Autarch 3. Autarchs aren't that hard to make. I've made so many Autarchs in my own collection so many times. Autarchs. So I've had so many of these. I've just kit bashed Farseers, Shadow Seers, Scourges. I've made so many of them, and just because they're so easy to kit bash. So it's just a bit daft that you're going to get this new Autarch where you can make your own. And honestly, I always think HQ should be made yourself anyway. This is my own opinion. I rarely have a HQ unless it's a named character, which I haven't in some way kit bashed. Even at the moment in my Deathwatch, I have Artemis and a Deathwatch Master. And the Deathwatch Master has been kit bashed. I've also kit bashed an Artemis before to a Deathwatch Master by giving him a Adeptus Custodes Guardian Spear. So that's it. So basically, if you want just to spend the £125 on your Chaos, and you want everything in the Eldritch Omens Box Plus, I would definitely go. There you go, Whispering. I would go get the Iron. I get the Iron Warrior Warsmith. It's not a bad looking model actually. Come on, idiot. So I'd get this guy here as your Warpsmith. It's not a bad looking model. It's a bit small because it is an old model. It is fine cast. And you would get the Start Collecting Box and the Mauler Fiend. It is £115 altogether. And it's definitely going to save you a lot of money. And you're going to get a lot more for your bang for your buck too. Guys, there you go. There he is. It's a nice looking model. I think he looks pretty cool. He looks like a Warpsmith. He acts like a Warpsmith. He has the same rules as a Warpsmith. Plus he has a combi weapon rather than just a pistol. So, which isn't even that hard to kit bash. Again, you can just put a pistol on that too. And I hope this guy's still legal because he's such a cool looking model. So there you go. So that's 10, 55 plus 60 is, of course, £115. You're saving yourself a tenner. And you're getting, and in total, you're getting your Warpsmith, a Lord of Possession, a Mauler Fiend, a Venom Spitter, 2 Obliterators, 2 Greater Possessed, and 10 Chaos Space Marines. And you can turn the Chaos Space Marines into or play them as Chosen. So you're getting your 2 squads of Chosen or 1 squad of Chosen too. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, complaining without an alternative is just whining, and this is what it's meant to be. So if you want to spend your money on Chaos, and you want to spend £125, but you don't want, and there's too much risk in your other side going, not being sold or, remaining unused, so you spend £125 on a lot less. This is one of the best ways to do it. See, and there you go. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you all enjoy the hobby and enjoy what you can. And yeah, just honestly, if you see, always do the maths and see what you can do with the boxes. It's one of the best things I can say to anyone. Is always see what you can do with the box, because there are so many little things in the boxes you don't even know are there. And that's it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Like and subscribe for Element Games as below, down below. So if you want to save even more money, because FLGs are another way of saving money, down below as the next up to 25% off your Warhammer, so you could get this even cheaper. You could get Eldritch Omens even cheaper too if you want to buy it there too, if you still got any. My comic and my t-shirts are down below too, as always, and Forbidden Planet. And as always, I got to mention it anyway, Patreon too, but honestly, just click one of the other links too. Honestly, get something else for your money rather than just giving me it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all very, very soon. I do love you. You're fantastic peoples.